It's Ray Gift TV.
Ray Gift TV.
Okay, so check it out. Wack 100 gets pressed by Reggie Wright regarding Keefe D and Wack yelling free Keefe. What? Leave shout out to Wack 100, the whole 100 side, spin the block.
Let's get to the content.
It's Ray Gift TV.
Spin the block.
They gonna eat that up. They gonna hate anything about Keefe D. Keefe D's now making his circles. He's doing good. Got him caught up, in my opinion, because he felt he liked that shine. He liked that shine, running back and forth on Vlad, running back and forth on Art's channel, and he did. Him and Gene Deal, I talk shit about both of them, but they do a great job on the internet. They know how to work this YouTube stuff, and they know how to get content, and that's what they did. So to say that this is why I got a problem.
The floor thing, you hate on me.
I said, well, I'm gonna say this.
Because
Let me say this.
I'm trying to do some business, Reggie.
I would never step in the way.
You trying to do
And I got a video that's coming out tomorrow.
You finna death row Snoop Dogg me? You
Nah. Let me explain this. Let me explain this now. I got a video coming out tomorrow. Well, I'm saying I would never. That's one thing me and Wack has never did. Is tell each other how to make money.
Called you, Reg.
You called me. I told that. Wack called me and like, Reg, hey, about to run something by you. About to tell you this, about to tell you that. You know what?
I think Reg would have had a problem if he would have looked up and just saw some shit. He'd have felt some kind of way. That's the fact. He definitely would have felt some kind of way.
But let me keep it real. Let me keep it real. Because I did say this on Ball First. I said me and Wack gonna have a problem. Because you start hollering free Keefe D. And that's what all I'm just saying.
Well, goddamn, Reggie, listen,
making money off of one person and business is one thing.
But Reggie, here goes the thing, Reggie. I gotta keep it real. That sounds crazy, right? Because most niggas is saying free Keefe D, hashtag, right?
Okay.
Am I right? I'm really about to free the nigga.
Oh, that's your business. That's a business move.
So
that don't mean you don't want him. That don't mean that you don't want him to beat the case, right?
Well, Red, I don't want Red. You know I don't want I don't want my enemy.
Still nobody in jail. Yeah.
You know that, Red. You know we want our enemy on the street because we want to do it our way. You know that.
Yeah, but that's your philosophy. I'm not governed by that philosophy.
Hold on, Red. You know what, Red? I've been trying to motherfucking hold his back, but fuck it. We gonna break the internet, Red. Okay. Stop acting like you didn't get put on in the back, nigga. You got put on, nigga, in the back. Right? Yes, you did.
That's a lie.
Nigga, you was swabbing with the nigga. Y'all was locking up. Then you put a dent and a quarter panel.
Spin the block.
Tupac Impala, nigga. The one parked with the mirror truck. You was squabbing with the nigga. I'm just playing, y'all.
I know.
Hey, they gonna chop that up. Reggie got put on. I never said what Reggie got put on.
Shit, y'all.
We had Crips and Bloods and all kinds of shit.
Never did. I don't believe in making money with niggas. I don't believe. I mean, I have no problem with. I grew up where I grew up at. I'll never disclaim who I was in the sandbox with. I love a lot of them niggas over here. I done fucked with niggas from PJ Watts, Imperial Courts. I fuck with niggas from Gray Street. I fuck with some.
Hey, yo, Reg, you know who was the coolest? Keita Rock, my nigga.
It's Keita Rock? Shit,
you know who the coolest Crip was?
Keita Rock.
Come to death row periodically. Brother-in-law.
Oh, well, see, I didn't know him. Me and
you
him.
Know brother-in-law?
I know him, from our girl later on in life. Yeah. But I didn't know him during that time. I just knew with him while he was in jail, while she was taking care of him while he was in jail.
Yeah, brother-in-law used to come up. Well, he from Compton, I forgot which one.
Actually from Long Beach, I thought.
Nah, brother-in-law from Compton, ain't he?
No. Long Beach one, no Long Beach one.
That nigga was so cool. All we knew was he was the Crip. I didn't know where he was from.
They were in a connection. They were in a connection that was bigger than their ring of circle was bigger than PJ.
You show brother-in-law? No, hold on, bro. Fuck nah. Brother-in-law ain't for no. You show he ain't from Compton?
I know that's where she was living at
Nah,
when I
that
first
nigga
met him.
from.
I
Nah,
don't
that
know.
nigga
I can't
from.
say. I can't say. I don't know. But I can't think of a. I know he went from a Compton one. Those niggas was balling. The dude she was with before that was a baller from L.A. Bigger than he was like. I don't know who to say. Bigger than what we think Harrio was, and all of that. Yeah.
Brother-in-law from Compton, bro. I done
All
met
right.
that
But shit, that nigga was in jail for so long.
No, that was the homie though. That nigga,
Oh
that
yeah,
nigga
and he's
solid.
still cool. Me and him have talked several times because
That's the homie. He crazy and a motherfucker too.
yeah, but he he not with all of that anymore. Yeah, yeah.
Question why both of y'all in the room then, since we
Uh, So yeah, I'm gonna be talking shit a little bit tomorrow. Y'all gonna hear me talking a little shit, but it'll never it's gonna be, but that man doing his business, and I'll never be able to stand in the way of him doing business, and never try to censor what he would do making money. But that free KPD stuff, I do have a problem with. So, but like I told y'all, Wack only thing that probably can ever make me and Wack go against each other is that nigga spit in my face. He probably could sock me and I won't even get mad. Spitting in a nigga face is the craziest thing that a person can do to me in
That's
my
right,
mind.
Hey Reggie, I
Hit the
got a question
block.
for you. This pit bull. We was having a debate in the morning show this morning, right?
Okay.
So, you said people don't ever want to tell the truth about Tupac because people get mad and this and
I said
whatnot.
Reggie. I said, and they don't
Okay,
want to hear it.
but
I
you
said
know,
people on bottom
hey
first don't want to
Reggie,
hear it.
you know what Uncle always say: the truth can never be considered different disrespect, right? You know,
Yeah, brother-in-law from Compton. I told you. She said he grew up in Compton. She grew up in Long Beach. I knew he was from Compton.
Oh, okay. But what game he claim on?
I didn't. Yeah, she was at work. She just said, "No, brother-in-law from Compton. I grew up in Long Beach, North Long Beach. People from Compton."
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
But brother-in-law was so motherfucking cool.
Yeah, he
Like
was.
he was so cool. You just knew he was a Crip. I knew he was a Compton Crip, but the
Yeah.
nigga
Yeah.
like
Definitely.
the nigga was a rider. Brother-in-law was cool as fuck.
Correct. He was. I mean, he is. He ain't dead.
And that ain't even his street name. We just call the nigga brother-in-law.
Correct. 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 I know it's 3 days, but I just I ain't gonna put him out.
Yeah, yeah, Reggie. It was like so. I said, I don't know what Reggie and Keefe D problem is. I do know I called Reggie because I know if Reggie would have looked up and saw something, he'd have looked at his phone, at his text messages, and like any nigga that do that feel like they got a real relationship and a real brotherhood with a motherfucker, when you know something going on, just common courtesy to put a call in and have a conversation. Just common courtesy. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's just common courtesy. I'd have felt some kind of way. I see some crazy shit. Because Reggie do it to me. He'd call me, Wack. I'm about to whoop
Yeah.
whoop. He'd see how I feel about the shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but I will say this.
Go ahead.
Reggie was a businessman. He said, "Shit, Wack, that's a good day, nigga. The book
Yeah.
done.
That's
That's
what
a good play. That's a good idea."
that's how I look at it. I would never stand in no man's way of
Have
making
you two
money.
niggas ever seen each other, Reggie?
Who, brother?
No, physically, you and Keefe D. Like y'all ever?
We saw each other once at a fucking grocery store. His wife worked at a grocery store in Corona, and she was walking out of he no, he, she, I was walking out of the grocery store, and he walked up to me, and this is what the nigga said. He walked up to me. This was like in 2012, maybe 2013. He goes, you know who I am? I said, no. He said, I'm Keefe D from Compton Southside Crip. And I said, oh, they still let you claim Southside?
You told him that?
He looked at me and said, fuck you, and walked away.
That's him.
And
Fuck you, nigga. Walked away. That's him.
walked away. And that was the only
What was that? That had to
encounter.
have been in the 2000s.
It was like 2012, 2012, 13, something like that. But she was working at this grocery store called Henry's
That's right,
in Corona.
That looked
PFTV.
like, that sound like KVD. KVD,
Yeah,
fuck you, nigga, and walked off.
and walked away.
He older
So
than you, right, Reg?
yeah,
Keefe
yeah,
like
he's like
60.
he's like 4 or 5 years older than me.
Yeah.
That's right,
Now I heard of when I
Hit
was a
the
cop in
block.
Compton, heard of his name, heard of him. But I'll be honest. the one that I always thought really, and they had the bag, and that's when he got mad at me. Was this other dude named? He asked me not to say his name no more. It start with an L. I'll just say that. Little nigga, Pink. I'll say it. Fuck it. That's who I thought who was the dude, and that's what keep you like, oh, he's my worker. That was with my 63 keys, you know. I was like, oh, okay. So I always thought he was the man, but it's turned out that Keefe was. Y'all know I called him a crackhead and stuff like that. Keefe was a crackhead in the 80s. If a nigga went to jail, got off with that stuff, hooked up with the Colombians, and in the mid 90s, Keefe was balling. Keefe was balling with that street money because he was dealing both. He had the sherm and he had the cocaine. Yeah.
So I
Now,
got a question for y'all.
okay.
All right, so we was having a little discussion or debate in the morning show today, right? And you said people don't like hearing the truth about Pac, right?
Okay.
So the
They don't.
floor would like to know: is it true that Pac really never got shot in that elevator? That he shot himself and he started the beef. So this is what the floor is saying. They saying
Well,
that
that's
Pac
gonna be
cheddar bob
speculation on his
himself.
because he wasn't there
Exactly.
Fronian, Pip.
Exactly.
He wasn't there Fronian. He wasn't had nothing to do with Southern California. He had just crossed over into the Bay.
But
Uh,
but don't he have gunshot wounds up high as
yeah,
well?
he got high. Yeah, they got hit
Yeah.
like he got hit a
Yeah.
couple times.
So maybe the first one, some people I have heard. I'm not confirming this, so please, internet,
That makes
please,
sense. That makes
that,
sense, Reg. I can see that
yeah,
happening. Niggas coming
exactly,
in and Pac
exactly,
having the heart to go to
yeah,
reach and
exactly,
popped himself on the
exactly,
pullout. And from his first
correct,
shot, the other
correct,
nigga shot. I can see that
They
happening.
shot him in his
correct,
head too.
Yeah,
correct,
I
correct,
can see that happening, Pitbull.
Hey,
yeah,
that's what.
Especially,
Hey,
man,
Unc, listen, I was arguing with the whole room this morning, bro. They all
especially when
talk
you
about
dealing with a
Pac shot
situation, right?
himself, he lied, and all this type of
I
shit,
can
man.
see,
Oh,
I can
no.
see that happening. I can see on some real shit him because I done been to quad, right?
yeah,
It's real little, nigga. Like it's fucking little getting out that elevator. I can see a nigga getting out that elevator and niggas just come around that little corner and a nigga got something and he going to reach and seeing they got some shit and I know a bunch of niggas and shot themselves in the leg, bro.
yeah,
And then from that, they start blazing. Cause I'm gonna be real, I think the niggas just wanted
It's
to rob him.
Radio
So
TV.
that
Spin the
that could
block.
have very much so happened. Did he have a leg wound?
I don't remember.
Cause
I'm
I
not
knew he
sure.
had.
he
I
shot his
thought he
nut
got
off.
shot,
It's
took some
Radio
grazes in the head,
TV.
shit like that.
Well, he definitely got shot in the lower area. Uh, there's been rumors about whether he lost one or he didn't. His dad. Y'all listen to the story with his dad. He quickly told his dad when his dad came to see him. His dad said, "Look, I still got mine. I still got both of them." Is what his dad said in an interview. Y'all go check out the Art the Dialogue channel.
Because
Gotcha.
And
they play some audio of Funk Flex talk about Pac lie, he shot
Well,
Flex
himself,
hate.
and
Flex
all that
Flex
is
hate.
bullshit.
Flex don't like it. He's pro Biggie.
That's what I
Yeah,
already know. That's what I'm saying.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I get where a lot of from.
You breaking up,
Now
huh?
Pac was going over there to do some business with some niggas that had nothing to do with Biggie and them, right?
Correct.
Them niggas just so
Correct.
happen to be in the building. That happens at studios all the time, bro. You know, you pull up, ain't no telling who gonna be in that motherfucker,
Yeah,
right? But when
yeah,
it happened, once it happened, now I gotta go to his mind state, right? Niggas hear the shots, niggas come down the elevator or coming up, he looking up, nigga, everything around him is suspect. Everything around him is suspect. So I don't know mentally where the fuck he at with that. So now let's fast forward. That nigga go to pointing fingers and blaming niggas. He hooked up with the right and the wrong crew for that. because Suge and them, how they was moving, fuck it. That's who it is. It's on. Fuck them. Right?
That's
And
why
that's just
before
where,
That's why before Pac even came home on August the 6th, Pac didn't come home until October the 12th. August the 6th, they were already plotting. That's why Suge made the statement that he made at the Source Awards on the stage. Because he was
already
showing
was
it.
on.
It was already plot. The
It was
plot was
already
already
on.
done.
Now, from Suge's point of view, did he probably care about it? Fuck it, he might have cared about it a little bit. But overall, Reg will tell you, Suge's the marketing genius.
Correct. And
Nigga,
it didn't
shit.
become serious until even after Big J got shot and killed in September of '95. It kind of got on with Puff then, but it didn't really get real on with Death Row and everybody, and mainly Pac until you remember in December when they shot up the trailer. That's when it was
Yeah.
like, okay, now that I'm over here, and they taking shots at y'all now. He really felt like, okay, this is
So,
what
so,
Pac making
At
is.
so
that
the
point, it
floor
was
want
yeah.
to know: was this East Coast West Coast beef real, or was this shit just
Nah,
some
that was a
bullshit?
label thing,
It
bro. That
correct.
wasn't no. That was two labels, bro, because we didn't give a fuck. Reg, you remember that night at the Soul Train. Remember we respected the shit out of the nigga. Remember we went to the bathroom by 10, 15 of us. Red Man was in the bathroom, right? The nigga turned on us. He turned on us. Red Man was in the bathroom. We go in the bathroom at the Soul Train. There was like 15 of us. Red Man's in the bathroom. The nigga turned on us and squared up and said, listen, man, I ain't got nothing to do with nothing, but y'all just ain't gonna just whoop my ass. We said, nigga, we ain't got no problems with you. He like, man, these niggas talking about New York and LA, man, I ain't got no problem with LA. Nigga think I be out here like this, wide open? So that was the media. Niggas wasn't saying, fuck niggas
See,
from New
and
York. Niggas was
that's
saying,
what I
fuck
was
Bad Boy.
saying. That's what I was saying this
Niggas was
morning.
saying fuck Bad Boy, and they was saying fuck Death Row. Whoever was caught up in those little circles, niggas wasn't
It's
never on
Wake
no,
Gift TV.
it's on with New York type shit.
Yeah,
If it would have
and to
been
be
that,
honest,
it would
yeah,
have been on with New York out there.
yeah, and everybody be sneaking in towns. And niggas would have been just coming in, standing in a room, and going home if it was like that. And people wasn't doing that now. But it stopped too, y'all. It stopped in like '97, '98. It really did stop. Um, but y'all know why? Because people had got locked up, and then Biggie and Pac was no longer with us.
Gone.
Are you
And
saying?
guess what? The fact that Biggie, see, it wouldn't have stopped. If Biggie wouldn't have got killed, it wouldn't have stopped because Suge was already
Yeah.
making his move. He had the Snoop Dogg looking like the Pac. He had the realest over there. He was finna keep going at Biggie in hopes Biggie came back. When Biggie got killed, that put a big old monkey wrench in Suge's marketing planet. That's when Reggie started doing all his projects. Reggie did a bunch of projects. Niggas don't know. Reggie did about 25 to $30 million in billing over there, didn't you, Reg? Yo, you on the float? Yo.
Yeah, showing I'm still here.
Yeah, Reg did about 25 to 30 million in billing over there. It wasn't too far from what should. I think Reg's money went a little long further because he didn't have all the he didn't spend the money Suge spent to make that money. So yeah, it was never that Pitbull, nigga.
Are you
It'd
tired
be
of hiding your
stories
smile?
He put his gun out and shot himself. Get the fuck out of here.
It was a documentary that came on Fox. Benjamin Crump and Ice-T did that shit about this shit. It was a nigga that was there with him that said that shit. A nigga named Nichols.
One nigga. Where everybody else at?
I guess the other two people that was with him is dead.
Penny Dimes and
It was
Quarters
four
wasn't
people.
there?
Pennies wasn't there either.
Nah.
Hold on, what they say? They was like, don't let me tell y'all about the third nigga who shot in the elevator.
Come on, man. Yo, Reggie, you still here?
What up? Bro, him being shot in the elevator, for one, what the fuck? That whole shooting ain't got nothing to do with the West anyway.
Yeah, all right. See,
Yeah,
look.
all that's they shit. Got nothing to do with us. Zero.
They talk about Pac lie, and that's what started the East Coast, West Coast shit, and all that. That's what they
No,
said in the
that
morning
started
show.
that well, I'm gonna be real, it's like Bad Boy Death Row started, really. Pac said what he said, nigga, and Suge signed the nigga. Shit, the fuck. That point is what it is. Them niggas did that. Fucking, they did that. Part of it was, all right, well, can't tell a nigga what his truth is. And the other part of it is, this is great for business. We gonna sell some units.
Yeah, because I never heard nobody say fuck New York. I never heard nobody say fuck LA.
Man, it ain't never
Never
been
heard
like
none of that
If,
shit.
if,
Yeah.
hey, Pebble, if you listen to the end of Hit 'Em Up, I'll tell you the reason that Hit 'Em Up was done the way he did, where he named names, because Eric B, and
Spin the
a
block.
dude named Big D, uh, from out there, was like, man, it's coming off like y'all got a problem with all of New York, and then that's why he started naming names and said, and that's why he said, I told y'all this is about, and y'all listen to the song, and that's all who he was just talking about. And then he
Gotcha.
said, now if y'all wanna chime
Fuck
in,
Biggie, Bad Boy, your
with that
staff.
opinion,
Yeah, he
yeah.
went at this. Yeah. That wasn't never anybody talking that shit
Man,
is
the
a
whole
internet
morning,
YouTube
hey, the
baby.
whole morning show was talking that
We're
shit.
not gonna put
It
that
was
on the
never
whole
that,
morning show.
bro.
But the people during the morning show was talking that shit.
Now
Certain people.
now we felt as employees on the staff, we felt like the magazines and the PDs. The PDs, see, everybody think the DJs is the one who determine. Now you on mix shows they determine what's on the radio, but everybody think that the DJs is the one, like the big boys and all them, was the one that decide what music come on. They don't have that much power. It's the program director that tells them what to play. Those are the ones that get paid by the Greg Laurie's of the world and all of that, whoever they
Come
are
on,
now.
come on.
They the one that get the kickbacks, and they the one that get ads. And when they play your radio, your records during ad week on that Tuesday when we used to go for ads on Tuesdays. I know I'm talking a little old school and all of that, but they are the ones that decide what get played on the radio. The only ones that you would make sure that you would kick back and buy stuff for, that would be like the the DJ, what they call them, the mix shows. They could like mix your stuff in for a little bit. They the only ones that had control over what's being played. I'm just talking about how the records were done in the '90s and the 2000s. How they do that shit now, Wack has to tell you now because I have no idea. But we used to go and we used to pay. You used to get bonuses by your ads, and that's why you used to hear on the radio about 20 or 40 songs. That's all used to come on the radio. They're mixing a little old school here and there, old songs, but mainly those 20 or 40 songs for that week would get played during the week. And so, but we had a hard time. I remember one time I heard a story where DJ Quick had this girl, True Hurts, had a song that was banging and shit, was banging on the West Coast. Sugar Free. I'll use a better another example. Sugar Free. Man, you come to LA or 92.3 the beat or something like that, you would think Sugar Free was the biggest artist around. Nobody outside of nobody on the East Coast probably ever heard a Sugar Free song on the radio. If I'm keeping it real, back in when the albums were getting dropped. That's what we felt there was an East Coast West Coast problem
Yeah, but
because
that was corporate shit. That was radio. That ain't had nothing to do with the streets. That was just what that was. And you right.
yeah,
You right. They definitely was. And even
Spin the
today,
block.
I feel like West Coast radio play a lot of South shit. You go to New York, nigga, you will hear all kind of nigga. They be spinning Jadakiss and all kind of niggas ain't dropped nothing in years.
Yeah.
So
So yeah.
yeah, you know our shit is you go look. All you gotta do is go. You can go pull their playlist up.
Yeah.
You know we don't. A lot of our shit was South shit, but a lot of the shit out the South is what was hot.
Well, shit, I got another question then. Fuck it. Reg,
Yes,
you
sir.
said people don't want to hear the truth about Pac, or they don't want to hear what you have to say about Pac, right? But you know,
I said on Bomb first is what I said where I'm mainly at, but go ahead.
oh, you said on Bomb first? Okay.
Yeah, where I'm at,
Yeah, they don't
where
want
I
to.
do.
That's his channel.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah, they don't
So
want to. They
I
don't.
got a saying that says the truth can never be considered disrespect. So what
They
is some
don't give a
things
fuck.
about Pac that you know that you may think that the people don't want to hear that you may know?
That'd have to be posed as a question for me just to spit out stuff.
Yeah, you gotta ask
It'd
him
be
a
hard for
question.
me to say. Yeah, you gotta ask a question on that.
Ask him a question. And you gotta remember, bro. You gotta remember. And I keep telling y'all. By the time that nigga left Clinton to Atlanta Van Nuys Airport, that nigga had 11 months and some days. So it ain't like Reggie had 5 years with him, 2, 3 years with him. He had a lot of time with him because them niggas was hustling and working and together a lot. But it's 11 months, so a lot of shit that went on prior to poetic justice shit, or this shit, or shit with Janet, all that shit was prior to death row. I will ask you this, Reggie. I hear that the Bay Area cats wasn't too happy with California Love or the Live and Die in LA rather. Was it any blowback? Did y'all hear any blowback back then?
Didn't hear. I remember his boy from out there, Spice One, was in jail during that time. Not yeah, Spice One. I Drew Down. I remember they bumped into each other at the mall, and he had Drew Down come up to Can-Am, and I remember Drew Down sitting up there waiting for him. About 2 or 3 hours. The E40, I don't remember E40 coming around us, but there is a song where he's on All Eyes on Me, so they had to see each other at one time.
Gotcha.
Um, Be Legit, he was always cool with us, but I don't remember him coming around because everybody was we were mainly cool with Chaz Hayes, who was like managing a lot of those dudes from the Bay. And so me and Chaz had a great relationship.
And
Um,
you can't forget about barbecue. Burrell. Can't forget about
Oh,
Burrell.
oh, oh, yeah, and Lewis, yeah.
Louis Burrell.
Lewis Burrell, Lewis a gangster. Everybody give him, everybody,
Barbecue.
All right, I got
bro.
a question. This is
Okay,
one
go
of the
ahead.
biggest questions that probably everybody will love to ask, but you know they may be afraid to ask, right? And it's one
Okay.
of the biggest conspiracy questions of all: is Pac dead or alive?
Oh man, come on,
Pac dead
come
is
on,
come on.
come on, Pitbull.
Y'all really,
Yeah.
hey, come on, man. Get the fuck out of
Come
here.
on.
Hey, I'm just saying it's
Okay,
from the
let me ask you this.
chat.
Let me ask you this. Let's just break this down so we won't have to talk about. Number one, I can honestly tell you, me and my wife, who we were talking about earlier in the thing, picked him up from the cemetery, not where the place was, and got the urn and got him with his ashes. And then one of my security guards, y'all hear all the stories, Danny Boy, everybody talking about they rolled back with him. But one of my security guards just flew back with him. He had to declare him. That's why he almost got fired because he wasn't supposed to be working. And somehow, I don't know if anybody ever flew with some ashes. It's some type of declaration you have to do, when you're flying, and they found that paperwork. But anyway,
Okay,
but would you think
all right.
Vegas? Would you think Vegas DA? Let me just say this: the
We'll
DA,
be
not one
charging
of his
Keefe
flunkies,
D.
the DA and the sheriff. They were all on. Been talking about this case. They all did a show that I was on Nightline, where they all was talking about the case. Would you think they would put their reputation? These are elective officials. Would you think they would put 27 years later for a lie or a government cover up? Just think about it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I know we watched 24, and
Yes, sir.
I'm up here watching Prison Break right now, and so it'd be a lot of crazy stuff on TV. But
Good
man,
question.
everything ain't. Yeah. All right.
All right. Did Pac really have sex with Faith, or was that cat?
I mean, just like Wack broke me down earlier when I first came on. How do you know, Reggie? When I made the comment uh about Keefe D's wife, Paula.
You know, I
How would
say
you
that
know?
because Reggie, you know what come
What
out
you
our
what you
mouth?
right? You broke me down
Reggie,
right.
what come? I'm reading why I said that right.
Okay.
Today, as we stand, you know,
Okay.
we everybody got their little circles. We stand firm because everything we say, we
Correct.
dare nigga to challenge us because we got the proof.
And that's why I said you broke it down, and you were right. You're
And
100%
that's
right.
my only thing because our track record is so great because you know we only even when we talking. Okay, Red.
Yeah.
Well, okay, what you got? Okay, I got that. I got
Yeah.
that. Okay, I
You
got this.
got how you
And we
got it.
put
Yeah. Yeah. How is it
boom.
verified? Yeah.
Cause niggas is gonna question anything we say. Cause the first thing they can prove we say ain't right, and everything
Correct.
else we said they
It
gonna
was
try
a
to
lie. Correct. Correct.
yeah. So
So my point is, it appeared that way. They were around, but only ones would know were them because they the only ones in the room, right?
yeah, for
It
real.
wasn't. It wasn't no puffy shit where he's sitting by watching watching Cassie. Alleged. What the allegations are. We didn't. Pac didn't say he was doing it and the Outlaws was taping it or anything like that. So, but she was around him.
Hey,
But
what?
she definitely was around him. What's up?
I remember I was watching the replay and you said something about Tupac medical record coming out of jail, bro.
Yeah, that ain't no motherfucking that ain't no mystery. I mean, that's why they took old boy off for doing the film. Because he was gonna do a complete film. Actually, he
Mm,
was gonna start the film with that. And when you're dealing with people like John Singletons and motherfuckers like that do movies, right? Especially when they doing movies that's about a motherfucker life story, they only gonna write and script off what they have that's actual and factual. Got to be documented, or it got to be some type of public record, or some shit like that. LT just didn't want to take the hint, the risk. As you see Reggie on Bomb First, if you say something about Pac, that is a Pac driven platform. They don't
exactly.
like it. They don't give a fuck if it ain't no right or wrong. Nigga, no, we don't want to hear it.
Correct.
So when you dealing with LT, I understand where he coming from. I wouldn't give a fuck what you got, nigga. You can't put that in there. John telling LT, nigga, I'm LT. I'm John Singleton, nigga. You LT. You ain't, nigga. You ain't gonna dictate if I'm running the show how it go. So LT had to make a decision and go get somebody that was gonna work alongside with his direction.
Who would it? Let me ask y'all this: Who would it take? Somebody else joking or making statements about that? What would y'all think? And the only reason I would say that is because
What he's saying is, how would y'all feel if you
That's what
heard it
I'm
come out of
saying. Like
Suge
I
Knight's
ain't
mouth?
never heard nobody speak on it until Wack.
okay, all right, yeah, you're right.
You know, it's a lot of shit that they spoke on until Wack or Reggie or I'm gonna be real. When it comes to the West Coast, really thinking about it, Reg, really thinking about it, from 90s era to present day, outside of us, and we really the only motherfuckers that's gonna talk about it. Snoop's not gonna talk about nothing. Um, you get Daz when he wanna talk about Suge. Um, Corrupt's not gonna talk about too much of nothing. It ain't too many people. I mean, outside of your boy Mob James, he talks about the earlier years. It ain't too many people. Do you know what'd happen if I could convince Bob Gotti to talk? To talk?
So the chat is asking, when will the Suge audio tapes come out?
When he get out of line, we got him. I got him. No, dang, I got him. Don't get that fucked up.
And Suge Mouth ain't no Pierre Brook. You know what I'm saying? Suge Mouth ain't no prayer book. But
But
I understand, and all I ever say, if that's come out, and if that ever come out, if he does says that, I understand where Wack get it from. You know what I'm saying? Why
Drop
Wack
a
says
comment
that
down below.
accompanied
Let
with
me know
what
what
he
y'all
just
think about
laid
the
out
content.
about
Appreciate
John
the
Singleton.
support and everybody tuning into the platform. Keep that notification bell turned on at all times so you don't miss out on no premium content, as your boy gonna deliver 24/7 around the clock. You already know. So Reggie is mad that Wack was screaming free Keefe, but then when he comes to Clubhouse, Wack tells him, hey Reg, it's great business.
It's Ray Gift TV.
In the block.
And what does Reg say? That's genius. All eyes is on that case because he's the alleged person that killed Pac. They're going to be watching the trial like
It's
crazy.
Ray Gift
So
TV.
why not strike while the iron is hot? Wack sees the play. He already got the book written. That's the script. Benny Boom already said he's going to work with Wack. He got him on whatever he needs. So there it go. What do you guys think? Let me know. It's your boy Ray Gift and I'm gone. Peace.